Welcome to D&D VR. This is number 23. We're a bunch of casual players having a casual game. If you come for a serious game, you've not found it. Ow, I punched something. Recap!
Kneecap.
Kneecap! No hand. Okay. Kneecap on last time. They have finally exited the game board. They have made it to a place called Wonderworld, have investigated, found an underground area called Build-A-Beast that is connected to Wonderworld, have liberated a half Yavanti, half astral elven lady named Silica, and are now on their way to the barrier of Zaw.
Zol.
This dude got chicken legs.
He also got a chicken leg.
A giant walking chicken.
A giant chicken leg.
Yes.
Just a leg, nothing else.
Alive!
It is alive. Yay, necromancy!
Chicken leg.
Also, hi Mo.
Where? Hi.
Mo's here for the second time in a row. Holy
Yeah, it's like a new record.
New record!
that
Second
New
time in a
record.
row.
yes.
Let's try and make it
Yes.
3 times in a row. Like I almost missed this one. I almost slept through it.
Yeah, Mo sleeps a lot. More than me. Well, actually. Maybe. I don't know. Mo, who sleeps more between us?
It's more like I have a messed up sleep schedule.
Cyber.
Cyber.
Like, is that
You have a screwed up sleep schedule. I just sleep a lot. I'm generally a very tired person, except for Wednesdays. Because I store my energy.
Yay. Thank
Woo!
you for saving your energy for us so we could steal it.
Yeah, shall we hop right into it?
Does this make us vampires?
Wow, because
Maybe.
I'm a rabbit. Wow.
Wow. Joker may be a bit late if they show up, and Split is definitely going to be a bit late.
Cyber is also gonna be a bit late. So is
Who, what?
Sage. So is everyone else from the party is gonna be a bit late.
Yep. Are they going to be at least a week late?
Some people only show up when it's boss time.
So is that
Yeah,
Vinny guy.
like-
What happened to him?
Yay, self-aware D&D jokes.
Boss time.
What happened to that Vinny guy? Did we just leave him at Melnos?
Wes, they can't see you in the window. Do you want to creep into the other one? There you go. There you go. Yeah, West figured out how to get outside the map. So, hi West.
You see nothing.
Staring at the
Just the
mirror.
helmet creeping over. Okay.
All I see is helmet. When I jump, I see claptrap.
Okay.
I need to take a token.
You do need to do that.
Uh,
Bye, Scout. Okay. Continuing off, you guys are walking with Silica. You are currently walking through a sort of a plainsy-esque biome.
you mean Armor 2.0?
Yes, sure, Armor 2.0. You're currently walking about with her. The grass is about leg height, so to you guys, it's completely encumbering you.
Not me.
Just your ears stick out. Sorry.
To you
Yeah.
guys, it's completely encumbering you. Your head is your ears is sticking out.
Exactly. So it's not covering everything of me.
I'm just holding up to the top of the scout's leg. To the top of the scout's ear.
Your
He's
mecha moving just just
I mean, I could
ratatouilleing
I could
just
jump
ratatouilleing
and no
the shit.
problem.
Guys are about walking for what feels like an hour. I would say it's a quiet walk, but you have a one-legged chicken leg hopping behind you that's shaking the earth with every step.
So
Yes.
for every rogue we get a sticking loud machine thing or something.
It's not a machine, it's a chicken leg.
Yeah, it's dinner.
It's substance.
Yes, but we got a sticking rogue to the party. That's basically silent. We got a chicken leg to counteract that silence.
Why is left right and right left?
Why is up down and down up?
The
Wait,
dimensions of
Because
the order
that's how
behind
mirrors
the
work. Hold on, I'm
scenes.
sorry, I'm stupid. Woo, filming.
Mhm.
Why is inside out and outside in?
Because left
'Cause-
wanted to be right. Duh. Okay. Oh.
At 20. Wow. Oop. We will never know what
You
that
guys
was.
are walking, and the grass around you turns from this lush green slowly to a orange, to a brackish red, to a brown, to a black, as it slowly starts dying and getting more wilted and smaller and slower, as more weeds in the foliage start popping up and appearing around you, as the
Weed.
as the normal sounds of birds tweeting and
Mm.
little things rustling in the bush and the grass around you. There are just these distant howls and cries and calls. They are like a crow's call, but if it was distorted.
Can I hear it? Or translate it?
No.
Wow.
It's just noise.
You
It's
said small woodland creatures.
These
Who
might
says
not
it's
be
small?
And who says it's woodland? It could be from an alien from an extra
And who says
crazy
it's a
dimension.
creature?
You're able
It could
to
be
translate a
Crow.
bit of it. It's weird. It's the things it's saying doesn't make sense. It's calling for food, it's calling for help, it's calling for a breeding partner.
It's calling for free real estate?
No.
What a shame.
It sounds like it's trying to attract other woodland creatures, other birds.
Wow. Someone is needy.
Yes.
I want to have sexual relationship. Click cock.
Caw!
Yes.
As you guys continue to walk, the ground around you gets soon just to be this soft dirt, getting harder as you're now walking on this stony, dirty crust.
Hey, I'm used to it.
It's desert-like,
Oh,
but
never mind.
you're not sure. It's like you're walking on sand, but the ground is flat. It feels like you're uprooting grains into your feet, however, the ground is merely bowing under your feet. It's bouncy, but at the same time, you're afraid what would happen if it gave in.
Mm.
It's a good thing I have sandals.
Yes.
Yes.
You were prepared. Good job, Scout.
Unlike everyone else here, wheel, metal boots,
Clink, clink, clink.
giant chicken leg.
I'm going to
Chicken
stop
like
everyone
weird mice.
who wants to have a feast. It seems like a great scenic place to have set up camp.
You literally got the two rogues up in front, probably, who are the sneakiest, not making a sound.
Speaking
And then
about
just chicken leg.
feast, as you guys have been traveling, you watch as the cracks have slowly started to glow an orange glow, as the ground below you is getting hotter and hotter.
Am I bothered by this?
You're wearing sandals.
Exactly.
I'm wearing like boots probably, so
You can feel the heat through your boots and through your sandals. It's overall getting
mean-
pretty warm here, as
But
you see what you can only presume as magma luminescing through the cracks.
my favorite, my ability.
This is more fitting.
It does not bother me. I run on this all the time.
The Earth has orange juice.
Yes, orange juice.
Yes, the Earth has orange juice.
It's very spicy orange juice.
Spicy orange juice. Yes.
Spicy orange juice.
Very, very spicy.
Silica just kind of raises her hand a bit and she says, I don't know if you're joking, but that is dangerous?
He does.
Everything is dangerous.
I mean,
Yes, but this is something that will kill you faster. It is... how do I say it?
You don't drink the Earth
lava.
orange juice.
She speaks Draconic to you, and you just... And it's choppy. You get forbidden orange juice.
I'm going to respond in Draconic. It's like, yeah, I know it's magma. I just don't know the words. In common.
She responds in she speaks to you in common. She's like, you can speak fluent Draconic. Your common is just choppy.
No.
No.
I can understand her too. Technically.
Okay then.
You probably would have learned Draconic words now.
What a
No,
weird
I could
creature.
I would say Scout should at least be able to pick up on some Draconic, since it's assumed that I learned Draconic from our shared mother, and he would have overheard our conversations.
He has a little bit of it.
I know a smidge, a tad, a teaspoon,
Full of sugar.
a droplet. A mere sprinkle.
As the
Meanwhile,
ground
I can
around you
understand
could the only fitting way to say it as you get closer to this barrier is it gets hellish. As foliage around you is less plant life and more living matter, as there are these tentacles striving and swinging as they are grasping towards you, trying to pull you in. You hear these songs and these calls and these howls that are distorted. Off in the distance, towards, I would say, the southwestish from where you guys are now, is a singular cave that seems to be drifting off this blackish mist.
well,
You see these hound-like creatures standing on rocks, their eyes red, their fur coats black.
Oh, look. Food. It's your cousins.
As they stand upon the rocks, their perches, they just stare at you, waiting for any moment of weakness. Waiting.
I need to double check something.
guessing you don't forget my subclass features too, because it's been a while.
You might have to resend those to me.
Yeah, I will.
have an
I'll send you
Eldritch,
two now.
Eldritch Invocation.
Send it in the D&D chat.
And I have speech.
Yep.
So I can communicate with animals at will. So I
Yeah.
say, "Oi, chicken cunts, what you doing?"
1 second.
towards the hellhounds.
Oh
Yes.
no, it's the deer all over again.
They're pretty far out to hear you. They're out of
I'm
vocal
shouting.
distance. You're gonna yell at them?
Oh
Yeah.
no, it's this
Roll
stinking
intimidation.
It's the aggressive Irish deer again.
So, I sent it in the D&D chat in the Discord because I'm
15.
too lazy to go to
Do I
your
add anything
ears.
to intimidation?
Your intimidation.
Yep. That's gonna get a +1 to it, so 16.
Can I give? Never mind. I'm pretty sure he passed.
They don't say anything. They just kind of duck back down off the rock.
I'm gonna turn and look at food and say, "Go sniff their butts."
Oh my.
We'll
Food
wait
just
here.
kind of looks at you and is just like, no.
No.
We are
Just gonna
about.
look at him and point.
Silica kind of speaks up as she says, "We're about, I would say a mile from a destination. It's certainly getting late. We might want to camp somewhere.
Tin can, the bag.
I have a tent.
Yes. He does
You
have
can
a tent.
use
That is true.
you can use the bag, but you gotta remember it only picks up friendly things, meaning if a hostile picks up the bag, it can be moved. You're in hostile territory.
Yeah. I guess I'll. Yeah. I mean,
I
you
can
all could
camp
go into the.
outside.
I could camp outside as I technically don't need sleep. I'm alert while in rest mode, so
You do need sunlight.
yeah.
There's
But
enough
I don't need
ambient light
sleep.
and volcanic light here.
Oh, we could just keep moving.
You could keep moving. If you guys
But
want to rest in the bag, y'all can go into the bag.
I would like to cook the leg.
You wanna use some of the forbidden orange juice to cook the leg?
Yes.
All right. How are you going to cook the leg?
Well, you see, I'm gonna see if I can find just like an open little crater with magma in it, and just kind of like.
You
stick it
can
over
make
it.
an open little crater with magma. Do you know move earth?
Nope.
No.
That's why I'm just going to look for a good spot that is venting up heat.
Roll nature,
Okay,
survival,
hang on.
investigation. One of those.
This is a very special meal that I will share with the party.
No.
Except Scout.
This is a very expensive meal because
Yes.
it's 100 gold to make that thing, and then you're
Yes.
just cooking immediately after.
Yes. I don't have any of that, and I regret nothing.
We have
See, this is
200,000
why
gold.
this is why he didn't have the 3 million gold.
We have
You find
200,000
you
gold.
find a suitable spot that could well cook the meat if you give it about 3 hours.
Okay. Slow cooking, that's good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna grab the chicken leg by its ankle, pull out my sword, and whatcha!
Yeah, cut it
I'll be back.
at the ankle.
Well, yeah, you see, I'm gonna make a giant turkey leg out of it, kind of thing.
All right, you cut it. Okay. Roll butchery.
Roll damage.
We already know I'm good at that, but the dice might not agree.
You've already butchered once before, so I guess roll with advantage. And this will be a survival.
Yeah, the 11 was the better number.
Survival.
Survival. I'm going to get a +2 in that.
All right, you cut off the foot.
Okay.
The foot's not happy. Yeah,
Okay.
chicken foot. Just
I'm going to ignore the foot because now I have the big juicy leg. And
you
I'm
watch as
going
this.
to
You guys watch as this foot runs away.
Now I'm going to thunder pike it.
The leg.
Yes.
All
I'm
right, you
going to
shock.
use thunder pike is actually not really shocking it. I'm just stabbing it so I can hold it a safe distance over the heat.
Roll
slowly
strength with
turn it.
disadvantage.
He's basically making a shish kebab out of it.
Ah,
Watch him get 220s.
I don't
I
think
have-
you know how tall a giant chicken is.
You fucked
yeah,
up.
3 plus 4.
As this thing is about half a story tall, you're having some struggles.
I am not picking it up. I am climbing it instead.
Stab.
Yeah, a giant chicken, if I were to give it a size from foot to head, it's about 3 stories.
So I'm assuming that the leg is like a story and a half.
Yes.
So you're saying the sticking leg is the size of this room that we're currently in?
It's a little bit bigger.
Time to start chopping it off pieces then.
So hold on a second. If that's the case,
It's a
100
week's
gold
worth of
credits.
food.
Like, and that thing was following us,
Yep.
Yes.
sticking chicken prints literally everywhere we go.
Oh yeah.
It looks like a dinosaur was following us.
Oh yeah. Roll butchery as you
Question.
cut off large chunks of chicken meat.
Okay, stop spinning me, stupid controller.
20.
Advantage, because you
I
are
should be good at
20.
this.
Wow.
How does one fail at chopping off chunks?
You
Well,
leave
it
the
is-
feathers on.
Oh, yeah, for flavor and texture.
It's for flavor.
Remember, you're literally rice grain compared to this leg size.
Well, you know,
You
I
need
just
something
realized
sharper.
the thing. Those feathers, I'm assuming they're pretty large, right?
Oh yeah.
The feathers would actually make great handled shish kebabs for holding the bits of meat.
Or
That's funny.
So
All
yes.
right.
Or use one feather and
Roll
you could use
performance
it
for
as a
culinary
sticking
arts.
tent cover thing. You know, like those palm leaves that you use for a roof.
Yes.
Oy,
9.
7, 8, 9.
How much of the leg are you going to be cooking up?
The whole entire
Uh,
thing.
I'm going to try to cook up as much of it as I can until they're all done resting. Or
How many-
whatever.
I will say make 3 checks because there would be 3 segments of meat you'd be cutting off. What's that, guys?
And 19 and 11.
I still have those 2 vials of dexterity and train potions. I just realized.
You do. So, okay, the first round gets a bit burnt. Second one, you're getting used to it, and the third one, you would consider it a culinary masterpiece.
Yes, I would consider even the burnt piece culinary masterpiece, probably. So,
Probably.
I see nothing wrong with it.
It's raw. You donkey.
So why can't I just imagine like this stupid Monster Hunter food minigame? Just
Yes,
just
then you got it.
with the music playing. And then, Yahoo! The music down.
Preparing bits for all of my friends because I know I can't unhinge my jaw and swallow it all at once. Doesn't mean I won't try.
You guys know cheese platters?
Cheese
Hey, Dad.
splatters.
You guys know how usually there are those toothpicks into the square-shaped cheese?
Oh,
Oh yeah,
sticking
cheese platters.
that
Giblet
fondue
has given
kind
all
thing.
of you one of those, but the toothpick is a feather,
With most
and
of
the
little
cheese is
feathery
chicken
bits
meat
pulled off.
the size of your head.
I
Yeah.
can't eat it.
I'm still giving you one.
I mean, it's
Probably
grass-fed
got
chicken.
Eyes of the dumbass on there.
Nom.
Hi, Split.
I hear split.
I'm just looking at your stream and it says eyes of a dumbass on your stream.
I know.
I think that's his perspective.
That's my perspective, the eyes of a dumbass.
I will I was, well, I was kind of just goofing around. I'll see if I can see where the hellhounds went. If we can still see 'em.
I'm going to as
Roll survival or investigation.
as Jill is doing this, like
Pressing roll
before he was like still
investigation.
cutting it. I want to
Definitely not checking to see.
basically get a lay of the land, and I want to use my like environment thing to
So
get a
survival, is that wisdom?
proficiency in the
Yep.
land. If that makes sense.
Probably
You
good,
sh-
sorry.
I have an ability
Yeah,
that makes
that's just 16.
like
Yeah.
have an advantage.
Yeah,
on
because how I allow you how I run the
Ranger.
ranger how I run ranger with their land proficiency. I allow you to study the land you're in to gain proficiency in that land for the day.
Yee. That's what I'm trying to do.
All right, so you want to spend the next hour to study hell
Yeah.
A literal hellscape, yeah.
Who knows?
A gentle
Maybe.
reminder that Zophius is and was one of a small mini pocket realm in the realms of hell. It's not anymore, but hey, it was.
Well, you write a book about this and then sell it.
I did. Yay, world building.
My character, who can't really read that well.
um,
Roll
roll survival.
5.
Uh,
Wait. Survival.
Yep.
Uh.
let's say you have to pass a DC of what'd you roll?
6 plus 1.
You're gonna have to pass a DC of 15 every hour you
Oh.
spend on the land. You can make another check.
So I learned that hell is hell. It's warm.
You learn it's warm.
There are rocks everywhere.
Yeah, there are
I
rocks.
I see a man in green armor killing demons in the background.
No, you see a green man in armor roasting chicken.
I see
Alright.
a green man in the background with a red sword, and all I hear is music going.
You got it wrong. It's a red shield.
Doom theme. Doom theme starts
Yeah,
playing.
please. Why is I can't make it stop?
We just need the ducktail. We just need the ducktail theme whenever Joe starts controller drifting, spinning.
I have to violently shake the controller to make it stop.
Anywho,
What you should take the thumbstick and just like you should like press it down and just move it left to right, and up and down. Because I have drift, and that's how it fixes it.
okay. Scout,
That does
I
drift.
will let you spend another hour today to study again, so make another check.
Where did I even go?
That's even worse.
It's even worse. You learn. Okay, so you've learned that this gray ground is hot, and you've also now you've noted that the Okay, let me roll a D100 for events actually.
I think Joe took all the good rolls.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm scared.
I'm terrified.
Huh. Let me
I'm gonna
just.
eat my pizza. Yeah, I think my plot armor rolls from before is now just drained away.
Yeah.
What happened?
So, Scout, you have learned that the living plant life here that are like tentacles are tentacles, and they can actually grab a person. You've learned this fact by the fact that you're now grappled in a mass of tentacles.
Oh no.
Yay! Yay!
It's not the happy hentai kind.
Aw.
I mean, I don't like that anyway. So,
Sushimi time.
does silicon help me with this?
Sulka just kind of watches you for a second. She's like, "You take 4 points of poison damage, and I need you to make a con save."
Hiya! Please be slightly higher. 7.
Can I run in to try to cut him
Plus
down?
what?
You're cooking meat.
Plus what?
Oh,
If
that's
anything.
right. Very
It did
busy.
plus, no?
It's a con save. Add Constitution.
Which? I haven't done this in a while.
Constitution.
Is in saving throws?
Yes.
+2. So.
You're poisoned.
9. Yay! It's a good thing I have medical supplies for this.
Scout, can you join me in private VC real quick?
Yay! I'm probably gonna.
Done.
Yeah, no. He's screwed.
Wanting to learn about hell, and now I'm dead. Mr. Rooney?
Scout.
Yes, I'm dead. Congratulations. Yes.
As you are tangled in this gross mass of tentacles, everything goes black. And you find yourself again with that thing. You see
The
yourself
demon
with
Lupin?
you see the Lupin as he's sitting across from you. You feel yourself neck deep in this thick water as it's gently and gracefully just sitting on top of this water and looking down at you. And they say, "You're clumsy. You know. How do you expect to change anything if you are so neglectful with your own ambitions, your own actions?"
Someone coming in my room. Hey, what? Repeat that real quick. Sorry, someone just came in my room. They took the wires.
You can move back to your spot. You don't have to stand here so people can see you.
Well, I need to see if it's sticking in something.
As you see Shroud, you are neck deep in this thick water as he asks you,
Yep.
how do you expect to help anyone or anything if you're so neglectful and so careless about your ambitions? You are clumsy. How do you expect to save anyone? Stop anything if you continue to do so.
Hmm.
That is not a viable answer. You watch as this. You hear these sounds of heels on pavement. Just this soft trot behind you. As you look up and down, looking at you is this female figure. White eyes, black hair, gray skin. With blackish lipstick, she smiles at you and puts a hand out to you. Do you try to take it?
Do I have any choice?
I don't know, do you? You
I would
will
deny
be.
that.
You're gonna deny it?
I would deny it, but I'm not sure if that's a good move at this current situation that I'm in.
Make your choice.
What were they gonna say?
You will be put on trial, Axel,
For what?
for your own malcompetence.
I haven't done anything wrong though.
Oh, but you have, and you will.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna deny it. That's probably a
Sadly,
bad move.
the choice in the matter is not one you can personally acclaim. You will be put on trial, Axel. You will see the things that you have caused, and hopefully you can decide to fix as you feel this grasp at the back of your head as this female figure pulls you up and turns you to look at her. As you hear her simply say, "Farewell, Bunny. May we meet again soon?" As you're dropped into this liquid and you find yourself in this cell. 4 walls, stone, and an iron door. There is a small ghost holding a singular candle, floating.
Mm-hmm.
The air feels heavy as you start seeing things, delusions. And everything goes dark. So you start seeing scenes of past and present, and what you can only assume a future of how the world was, how the world is, and when the world ends. You see the start, you see the beginning, and you see everything through, and it's maddening. You watch people die due to you. You watch people who could have lived if you did something else. You see Armor, and you see how you could have saved him.
How could I save them?
That's what you ask yourself. There are many ways you could have saved him. One of them being merely cowardice, if it comes to it. You watch as Split, again, falls to their death, crushing in the hands of this robotic creature. And you're shown a different area where if only you didn't split the party, everyone would be alive. You see a past with Melna. You're shaking hands and have some sort of mutual understanding of a sort of fight that didn't need to be happened. You see N still with you, looking around, and with Astoral. You see Astoral happy, and then it's cut to a scene where Astoral is now as she's a bit distraught and confused about what's happening. And then you just see a box, black with 8 segments, as it shifts and slowly turns in front of you. You watch as parts change and defer. You see Giblet as Giblet turns her eyes to you. They crack a smile, and you watch as their armor erodes and his face decays and melts off until there's this skeletal figure where the eyes glow. And you hear a simple question. What will you do to help? What scenarios could you fix? And what would you do to fix them? This is your trial, Axel. One of your morality. Let us see. Would you follow through the same actions if you were given a second chance? How about a third? Or a fourth? Or a fifth? Let us see. You may return back to the original voice.
Mm. Yeah, fix my headset.
Nope, no, they're back.
How's the exposition?
Okay,
Um,
who's dead?
no one's dead.
I
Are you
was
sure?
joking.
No.
Okay, you're not sure. Good. As it should be.
As it should be.
As it should be. Joe, go out. Get out of my room.
They're just
Go.
dicking around in the photo
Process
booths.
of
I don't know why.
fixing my virtual desktop because it crashed.
Oof.
He's back.
Is Scout yelling for help, or is he just...
Scout, you've been DM'd, Sai.
He's been
What?
yodeling this whole time.
I DM'd you, Sai.
So how many octaves in your yodeling have happened?
You watch as Silica brings back Scout. Scout seems a bit beat up, a little bit bloodied.
Oh, did he just have whole combat? So it looks like. Here, have more chicken.
Oh, jeez. Fuck was that? And, oddly enough, Scout actually accepts the chicken.
Neat.
Ugh. No.
You take it and then say no. You hurt my feelings, brother.
No chicken for
Let's
Scout.
just get on with this.
As,
Before
you all
I
eat.
roll something stupid again.
So you all eat. You have your dinner. One of you eating some greens. Silica enjoys your chicken and actually pats you on your head, congratulating you on making such a good meal.
Yay!
And what do you guys want to do for resting for the night?
Chicken feather tent.
Well, obviously we're gonna have to keep watch because we're in hell.
Well, not if you use the bag.
You guys could hop in the bag while I stay out, and I don't know if Joe wants to stay out.
I'll stay
keep
out
watch.
because there's a breeze out here, I assume.
I say let's just keep going.
It might get a bit stuffy in the house.
I'll stay out of the bag. I don't trust it.
Stop it. Yeah,
I say
apparently
let's
make
just
it
keep
snow.
going.
You want to just keep going, Scout?
Let's just
Okay.
keep going.
Scout's one for keep going.
I say we sleep outside of the bag.
So
The
the
longer
bag.
we stay put, we're gonna run into enemies. So it's best that we keep going.
Okay.
So you guys want to keep moving through the night?
Well, what we could do is we could have anyone who wants to sleep and rest hop into the bag while everyone who wants to keep on moving keeps on riding on the cart while the bag is sitting in the back of the cart.
Fair
That
point.
would work.
No.
Could work.
Could, but then we also die from maybe a eruption of lava from below or something.
And that
We
wouldn't
are in
happen.
hell after all.
You're saying that would not happen if we were all outside of the bag.
I mean,
Well,
it'll probably happen less likely because we'll all feel it.
Be able to know it's coming.
If you feel it, yeah, you have like a second, no matter what. So
And it's
But if
better
you're
than
in the
being
bag could get roasted and everything in it at the same time.
and we have no chance of escape.
I mean,
That is
if
true.
we're
When you do enter the
outside,
bag, you
then-
cannot get
then-
out
then-
until the
well,
morning.
Still, I'll be roasted, dude.
Well, you can, but not easy.
Hmm.
I say let's keep going.
I say like everybody who wants to rest in the bag goes in the bag, and then we keep going.
Who wants to go in the bag? Raise your hand.
Really?
Yep, nobody wants to actually go in the bag. Just everyone's
Okay,
arguing
then,
for the
yeah, sure.
everyone's arguing for the choice for someone else to do it. And no one actually wants to. That's great.
So I guess we move along.
Yep.
So,
Move
who's
along.
going to sleep in the cart?
Ah.
I'm not sleeping.
Sleep is for the weak.
Scout, I sent
Well-
you saying.
Yeah, I know.
Robots don't need to
I'm looking
sleep.
at it.
So who's staying up through the night? Joe, West.
I need to grab
You're
some.
gonna
I'm
stay up, Mo?
asleep.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna stay up, or are you gonna sleep?
Stay up.
All right.
I'm asleep.
You're gonna sleep. Scout, are you gonna stay up or sleep?
I'll sleep because I need a sticky and get rid of the poison.
You know
All right.
what? There's one question that was never asked or answered. Does food sleep?
Yes.
Okay.
So Mo, you gain a level of exhaustion. So do you, Joe. West, your
That's why
phone.
I sleep.
I need my pizza. Here we go.
Ah.
No.
There we go.
That's why I decided to sleep.
All right.
Cause what does one level of exhaustion do?
Disadvantage on rolls. On all ability checks.
I'd roll low anyway.
Actually, hold on. Let me read something. Do. Do. Okay. Never mind. I am wrong. You do not gain a level of exhaustion, Joe.
Woo!
So you all wake in the morning. You're feeling well rested and less poisoned. Um, doing
Yay.
better. Silica tended to your wounds through the night. You're awake and you're actually sat on Silica's lap as
You're
Silica
sleeping
has
while you
been
were
tending
awake.
to Scout through the night.
Joe, don't you dare.
Don't I dare what? They don't look like they're very good.
Who, Silica?
Yes, they
No.
don't look like good food. I don't care.
No, the whole thing from last week.
Which thing?
Which one?
I've done so many things.
He's done a lot.
You said they were in a cage. Remember? It's the same person.
Oh yes, I see. I accused them. Okay, I'll leave it be. You can have your own little thing. I don't need to know about it.
See?
Don't tell.
Joe, how many, if any, how many attempts do you want to make?
Oh, on my cube?
Yeah.
Like at least 6.
At least 6? All right, roll.
One to the two to the three to the
Fail,
four, to the
fail,
five, to
fail,
the six.
Okay, what am I
Fail.
adding to these though?
nothing. Fail, fail. Fails.
So even they're all fails.
I'm pretty sure you need to be at least above 15 or something.
If I was
You
adding
can roll
intelligence
investigation.
to the-
It's investigation. You can add investigation.
Oh,
Or intelligence. Intelligence.
yeah,
His
both of
intelligence is -2 though.
no, that's my wisdom. My intelligence is +3.
Ah.
And I
Okay, so
also
only
have
correction, only 2 of those pass.
and I also have a whatchamacallit in investigation, a
Hmm.
proficiency in that.
All right, it's
We'll
just an
see about
intelligence.
that.
Only 2 of them pass. As you, the thing is currently back to being square again, or was it an orb right now?
Cube.
I think it's an orb right now. Yeah. As you grab these
I thought it was
bands,
a spiky orb.
it is a spiky orb right now. You grab some of the spikes and you shift them about, clacking them together until it turns from this orbis shape to an orb with this sort of polygon around it.
Hmm.
And you take it and you press it down, and the polygon shifts from the middle down to the bottom as the orb is pressed up, and you pick the orb up as there's a small down pressing thing, and you pull it up and press it back down, and you watch as the thing goes.
Cube.
And a fourth light, a fourth panel of the 8 parts is now lit.
Neat.
And
Can
it
I
is
draw a
back to
card?
being a complete sphere.
Let's get this show on the road.
So
Can I
you
draw a
all,
card from the deck I got yesterday?
you want to
Roll
pull a
last week?
card from the deck of Sighing Rather?
Yes.
Wait, what deck?
Deck of
I-
Sighing Rather.
Well, I was
Okay,
gambling
good.
yesterday. That day.
One sec.
I was about to say, if you gave him a goddamn deck of many things, I would curse you out.
I didn't give him a
I
deck
would
of many
not
things. I
stop
gave him a
drawing
deck of
until
Sighing
either I
Rather.
died or got wishes.
I know.
And about 20 plushies.
12, and one was stolen.
Roll roll a d100. So roll 2d10s.
69. Nice.
Nice.
69.
We're adults.
You get the ultimate weapon.
Let's see what 69 is.
Cancer.
69 is literally just a girlfriend.
Nice.
Just a nice number.
You get a
69,
girlfriend.
69. Okay. You pull out this card that has a trampoline on it.
It looks like fun.
Your jump height is increased by 10 feet.
Ooh.
I'm almost like
Can
you
I have-
now.
Can I have that
Considering
card?
how small he is, 10 feet, that's
That's
making him
almost
really
10 times. Actually, no, it's 5 times as high as I can jump.
Yeah, he's just boing boing. Like you'd be hitting the ceiling almost in this room.
Speaking of deck, I still have the deck from last time. From what's his last character?
Yeah,
I
for my
still
deck.
have their shit.
Deck of many potions.
Yeah, you do
Do
have
you
the deck
have
of
the-
many potions.
Do you have the brochure still? Mm.
I'm pretty sure I would not.
Now
get
here's the
it
real
for sure.
question:
No.
did I keep the receipt for sustenance?
No.
Okay.
You thought it was a piece of paper and you ate it.
Probably.
It was a
Because
good
piece
napkin.
of paper.
It was good.
Yes. Somebody gets me.
Why, son? Do you want to pull a card from the deck of many potions?
No, I just remembered I have it.
You
It's
do
okay,
have
you
it.
Get out of here before something dumb happens again.
Yeah.
You need something
Scout's
fun.
sad because he got tentacle raped. You want to talk about it, buddy? No.
You want to talk about it? No, we
No.
can watch it. We can watch the VOD later.
No.
What happened?
Yep.
As you all keep meandering on, the ground gets blacker and darker. as there's less lava streams and it's more purplish, like like tainted floor, as there are more of these tentacle-like things grabbing and rasping at the cart. Um, it's difficult terrain right now. So who is currently manning the cart? Who's leading it? That's you, Scout. Okay, I will have you make a dexterity save for the cart.
An 8 plus 6.
The back left tire gets wrapped and tangled up, and the cart is unable to continue moving.
I shoot one of my flaming arrows at it.
Okay, roll
But
to
it's
hit.
a wooden cart.
It is
That's
a wooden cart.
not a good idea.
Not the cart, I
No,
believe.
at the tentacle.
But if you miss, it'll hit the cart and fire.
It's either flaming arrow, healing arrow, or bomb arrow.
I can cast command and tell them to drop.
Command only works on humanoid things,
It does.
I think.
Flaming
It
arrow.
says you
No,
speak
it's
one word
command person.
command to a creature you can see within
15.
range.
Fair enough.
And I'm guessing dexterity plus 6.
I could scream at them.
As you all are talking about this, you guys just watch as Scout pulls out a fire, pulls out this arrow that has this odd wick to it. As he pulls back and fires, you watch as it slashes against something on the actual bow itself, as it strikes and fires this arrow that catches on fire in the air. As it as it's this wick that is around this arrow and it has a normal metal spearing head. It's just into one of the tentacles as you hear it just as all the other tentacles. Let me roll intimidation for me. Oh, never mind.
Fuck.
They cannot be intimidated.
Instead of being scared off, they actually get they get antagonized. And 2 more wheels get grabbed.
2 more fire arrows.
Well,
If
I
we're
just
cast
stop,
command.
I'm just gonna hop out the cart and start slashing at them.
Sure, can you make a dex save?
I can try. That's gonna be +1, 13.
By the way, I'll shoot another arrow at the another one.
Roll
At
to
a
hit.
different one that Giblet's fighting.
They're trying to grab at you, but you luckily can spear them off.
Yeah.
I'll wait until I need to roll.
Okay, roll to hit. Okay. Roll
19
intimidation.
plus 6. And that was a joke Ooga Booga the first time, but I'll do an Ooga Booga this time. Oh,
Ooga
perfect.
booga.
Now I got the Ooga Booga advantage.
Alright. Sadly, it's not really an ooga boogable thing because that's a spoken thing. This is more intimidation through action.
Well, that was useless then.
You scared everyone else.
Ooga booga! Ah!
Dude, question.
Yeah.
Are the tentacles that are grabbing the wheels part of the same tree?
Most likely. That's why I'm trying to kill it quickly
It's
and
like-
try to get out
I'll
of here.
cast Hold Monster.
Bushes. It's like individual bushes.
So what happened? No one intimidated, or are we gonna still use that 20?
No, but the 13's enough. You watch as one wheel is loosened. You use command. They have to make a wisdom save, right, West?
DC 16.
DC 16? Alright, they're plants. Yeah, that's a fail. Yours let go, and you want to do hold monster.
Yep.
Okay,
What
I got
save did they have to make?
Wisdom.
Okay, wisdom. They're plants.
Okay, so
They
plus
are
spell,
held in
which
place as you
is-
watch as a whole patch of them are frozen as you guys clatter forward.
I knew taking that spell was gonna pay off.
I'll
can
start
I,
driving the cart a little bit so they don't get caught again.
What-
can I
what'd you say?
keep one of the slashed tentacles? Just to have it.
Why?
Did you say you want to
Why
eat
are
one of the
keeping it?
slash tentacles?
Yeah, I slashed a tentacle off. If I
Mhm.
did, I want to keep it as a trophy.
Oh, keep. Okay.
Yes. Bring it with
Okay,
us.
yeah, you got a tentacle.
And I want to taste it.
Tastes
Jason,
spicy.
after battle, please. Please, after battle.
You're not in battle.
I
We
lick it.
technically are.
Not anymore.
Does it taste like? Does it taste like a roper?
We are in a minor inconvenience battle that is one-sided.
Tastes like spicy calamari.
Uh,
To
so it
you.
doesn't
Yeah,
taste.
it tastes
so,
like
so it
it
doesn't taste like a
tastes
roper.
spicy because I
No,
shot
it
with a
definitely does
flamethrower.
not taste like a roper.
Okay.
I forget what do ropers taste like again? What are they supposed to taste like?
I have no idea.
They're rock-ish.
I thought it's like they had a rock shell. And
They
then
do.
gooey
They have a rock
inside.
shell. They're like clams.
Yeah. So maybe they taste like clam.
Maybe.
I don't know what clams taste like, but oh well.
Giblet,
Ah,
Mike.
yes, D&D, not where we fight creatures and big bad evil guys. We talk about culinary arts.
Yeah.
We talk about the taste and the flavor of creatures in an imaginary game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we
Ordering
question.
your heart out.
You guys watch as Silica kind of stands up in the cart and looks around a bit.
Like
I
you see.
think we're lost.
No, we're not. I am an expert at sticking environments.
Roll nature.
You're lost.
You indeed
Plus-
realize the fact that you are indeed lost.
Hang on, hang on, hang on. Roll nature, you say, right?
I'm
Yep,
going
nature.
to respond to her
Nature is
claim.
+3,
We're only lost if we know where we're going, and we're not going
so
there.
that's a 14.
We know where we are going. We're trying to go to the barrier for some reason,
That's a
and
14.
I didn't know
you
where
realize
we
you're
were
lost.
going,
I know that we're lost.
so therefore I'm not lost. You are.
Can I
Okay.
look around to see if I can see where the barrier is?
It's
Uh,
a big orange thing that's cracked.
roll Arcana. Well, magic users are easily able to see it. You aren't. You, Giblet, and West are not easily able to see it. However, Sun and Mo with an Arcana check can.
Arcana.
I am a magic
I'll do
user.
it.
I'm
Arcana
pushing
check.
that, so that
You're
is
not a
a
smart
plus
magic user.
4.
I'm a warlock.
Fair enough. Okay, roll.
So that's a, I
I
think
said
that's a
that's not
15.
20 Arcana.
All right, Sun. You're not sure how, but you guys have been completely turned around.
Ah.
Oh, the map's upside down. Whoop. There we go.
Whoop.
Or the ropers grab, or the tentacles grabbed their wheels, and we spun around on them.
That's
Nope.
exactly what happened.
Everyone in the cart. Yaach.
This time going through, you managed to get through easier. Because you scared a shit ton of the creatures. You get through. You're heading towards the right way, and the ground is still purplish and this corrupt thing. As you hear this cracking sound, just
Out of character, I'm getting Terraria vibes.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna have to do this now. Let me get that music bot.
No, don't. It's copyright.
I'm getting. No.
No,
Ken?
Godfrey, no, he's gonna go to DMCA.
No.
You're copyrighted?
Probably is.
Probably.
No, because Minecraft isn't copyrighted.
It's
I mean,
not
that
Minecraft.
doesn't mean Terraria's not. What? Just don't play it.
Don't do it.
Listen, Tier 2 isn't copyrighted. Some video
That's
games
'cause
are
Valve
not
doesn't
copyrighted
care
with their
about
music,
your,
okay?
Copyrighted. What do you mean?
Valve doesn't give two shits about
The
their
music
copyright.
isn't.
That's why.
I use it literally every single time in my streams.
It's still. That doesn't mean it's not copyrighted.
I mean, you can use it free.
Anywho, you guys watch as the air fragments and cracks as a rift is formed.
That's no good.
Stop the cart. Is it sparkly?
It's small. It's there.
Joe, if you go to it, I will smack you in the back of the head.
You want to go to it?
Do not put it in your mouth, or I will smack you
I,
in the back of the head.
I,
I will, I will, I will resurrect Armor to throw you across the goddamn world.
now I want to do it.
You want to do it?
No.
Alright.
I had no interest in doing it in the first place, but when Scout said that, it kind of made me want to.
Grabs him by his tail.
Amazing skill.
I
So,
wanted to just like make some kind of Arcana check that I probably wouldn't pass.
alright, roll
Do
arcane.
Just-
Do it as long as you don't eat it.
It's like, can I tell what this magic phenomena is by the way it tastes?
You actually going to taste it?
No.
You're not sure, but there's this soft trickling coming out of it.
Does it
And it
feel
piles on the
familiar at
ground,
all?
and it's sand.
It's familiar. Sand. I hate sand.
Yeah.
It's rough, coarse, and it gets everywhere.
God damn it, prequel memes. Anyway, could I just take something small and throw it in to see what happens?
Sure, roll dexterity.
Sand.
11
Hell no, love
plus
sand.
so 1.
It's coarse and rough, and
Sand.
it gets everywhere. What do you roll, Mo?
11 plus 1.
You chuck this rock through, and it just goes.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Can I poke it?
You want to
Wait,
poke
wait,
it?
wait.
What?
I want to poke it.
Your
You
hand
said
you poke it and your
sand
finger goes
is
through.
coming out the hole, right?
Yep, sand.
Do I feel anything on the other side, or does it just go straight
You
through?
know what that means?
You feel
If
sand.
it's sand, if it's sand, that means it's clearly a beach inside that.
No,
hole. Yes.
no.
Actually,
We're not having a beach episode. We're not.
we're not having a beach episode, guys.
It's the sticking. It's the sticking beaches of Florida in that orb right there.
You poke a finger through the rift west, and it just goes through.
I feel sand on the other side. You said.
You're a robot.
You're
Good
a
point.
robot.
Can I poke my finger through?
Sure.
You're a
Roll.
slime.
You feel sand.
Oh. So it
Can I
seems like
poke my
this
head in?
whole thing is just sand. I don't think.
Sure.
we
Wait,
should-
how
we
big
should
is
go
it?
for it.
How big is it?
Geronimo.
It's big enough to poke your head through.
Giblet sticking his head through.
You poke your head through, and you reach up, and you're looking out, and you see clouds. And there's just this thing, and you're on this thing of sand. As you watch, as it's moving. Slowly.
Pull my
Turtle
head back
Beach.
out. It looks really high in there.
Turtle Beach.
Son, you poke your head through, make an arcana check.
No, nat 20 in a row.
15 plus 5. So 30, 20.
You're looking through and you're trying to gauge the size and guess what this is as you watch as this eye shifts on the sand as it opens and looks at you. As this hand, this giant sandy hand comes up and down at you, and you push your head back through as you guys watch as this spout of sand just. You know this as a
Well, that-
sand golem. However, one of this size and this caliber, you roll history.
Wow! A 10.
History. Where's my history?
I'm
That's
just on
11.
the cart. We're just everyone's poking their head through
That's a big
tiny
sand
hole.
golem. You're not sure where that is. It would take a strong source of magic to make that thing work.
Let's fight it. No.
No,
That sounds like fun.
no, it
I
does not.
I have learned from first-hand experiences, non-fleshy things are hard to fight, so no.
Let's send
We could
Joe
turn him
to
into
fight it
glass.
firsthand.
You want to stick your head back through?
Do you want to send me through to negotiate with the golem?
No. First of all, the portal thing might close behind you if you send your whole entire body through.
I can leave my tail sticking out.
You can only fit your head in.
Oh. Hey, have you seen my body proportions? If I take off my pauldrons, I could definitely squeeze it if I could get my head in.
Maybe, yeah.
But then you'll
You
be
could probably
naked.
get through. You can get
I'm
the
gonna-
tip of your head in before it gets stuck on your skull.
I could go in fully.
You can go in fully. But you're the only one that can do that.
Stretching.
You know what, though? I think we should move on.
Yes, we're currently in hell, so let's go before any more stupid things happen.
Yeah.
You
I
sure
don't
we
want
should
my
not be-
wagon being destroyed, please.
I think we
sure
should
should
ignore.
not worry about that.
I think we
tiny
should
bit?
ignore it. We should ignore the plot hook. Let's go.
Yeah. Alright. You guys, keep your way moving on towards the barrier. Keep it steady pace. You see this small ball of light dancing around in the air.
Shiny.
Shiny.
As
Do
it's
I rec-
zipping around a bit.
Does it? Do I recognize it as like a pattern of something to be moving, like a bird's flight pattern, maybe, or if it's just jerking?
It's jerking movements.
Hmm.
Like, in a way that it's scanning the area.
So.
Kind of like a hummingbird.
Hmm.
Ball of light.
Yeah, it's a small ball of light.
Can I roll to see if there's anything else to it?
So you want to get closer?
Yeah.
Right,
So I can
um,
see if
How
there's
you
anything
get-
else to it.
Roll stealth.
How can you get? How can you
Oh,
get
up.
close?
Good point.
You should
Leaving
let
me
the
behind. That's how you get closer.
You should let the two stealthy people do it. Actually,
Yeah, that sounds like a better idea. I'll actually ask if there's anybody else who wants to see what it is by getting closer.
I do. I want to run up and touch it.
Alright.
The
Roll
least- the s-
stealth?
Arguably.
I have a plus 10
Leap.
in stealth, which stings here.
Yeah, but he wants to go up and touch it.
And then we got
Okay.
Lily, a rogue, who's all about stealth.
13 and 18, so it's a 13 plus
But we're
a
sending the big,
5.
loud, chunky boy
So,
to
so it's an
do
18.
a stealth mission.
Okay,
So,
18,
We're
hold on.
sending the tin can.
Send in the tin can. Wow, that's
Send
funny.
in the disposable rover.
You
Yes.
guys watch as you're discussing, like, we should get one of the more stealthy people to go and see what it is. You watch as the tin can, who's wearing iron armor, that's just click, 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 click. As he goes up, he's like, ha! Catches it.
Oh my god.
How?
And you're holding it in your hands as it's just
Continue, please.
Is it lifting him off the ground?
Yeah.
I am quite heavy,
Yes.
by the way. Okay.
That is concern.
As you see this soft powder being put off onto your arms, you feel your arms get lighter and pulled upwards.
It's pixie dust.
It is pixie dust.
I have a suspicion.
It's
too.
a fairy.
It's a fucking fae!
Quick, eat it.
Shoot, I don't have a mouth.
Helmet.
Shoot,
You know, every time I'm gonna do this now. Every time Giblet does something dumb, like he wants to eat something, I'm just gonna do that whole Pokemon skit with Brock. Every time he falls, like gets in love with a girl, there's someone just drags him off. It's just gonna be with Giblet. Just no eating.
What do you want to do? You're holding a pixie.
can I try to put it into my water flask?
You gonna drown it in water?
I don't have water in it.
He doesn't have water in his flask. You do have a jar.
Put it in something where I can hold it without it getting its dust on me.
Alright, you put it into a jar, and there's a small light buzzing around in it. Actually, you have a lantern, not a jar, so you can put it in the lantern.
Wow, using a fairy for light.
Not a fairy, a pixie.
We should try to speak with it.
As you put the pixie in the thing, it's just clattering around now. And you, after a minute, just
Listen, hey, listen,
back to the ground. No.
I take it back to the cart and show everyone my
Hey,
prize
listen,
winning.
listen,
We found a bug.
Navi is a pixie, but she speaks like a fairy.
Hey,
You see, yep. Tin Can brings back a
A
pixie
bug
to
in
the
a
cart.
jar.
Pixie,
in a jar.
pixie in a lantern.
Does it speak?
What's this
Possibly.
one here?
Quick.
I
Shout racial slurs at it. I don't know any racial slurs in Pixie.
can not speak many language.
Anybody speak Pixie? I don't know what language pixies speak.
What's a pixie?
Fey or celestial.
If only we had our armor.
I'm pretty
I know,
sure
right?
the only person here is food.
Yep.
Does food hear my questions of who's going to talk to it?
Hmm.
And does food care? The
Food.
bigger question.
Food. Hello. Pixie.
Yes and no.
Oh my god, get me out of here!
I mean, you can cast beast speech and speak to it.
I
Or
guess
comprehend
I'll do
language.
That. But beast speech is very specific with animals.
Cat ears. Can't believe
Let's
it.
play a game. Is a Fey a class?
Okay.
Is a Fey enough to be classified as a beast?
Yes.
Meow.
They speak. Oh,
They
okay.
speak.
They speak Common and Sylvan.
So I guess it's understood everything we've said so far.
It has, yeah.
I'm still
What
going to
do
continue
you-
asking. Who speaks Pixie?
Stretch. I'm good. I'm gonna eat
It's
more
not going to
pizza.
say anything. It's just.
Hello?
You know what? I think Sun is probably the best person to attempt to talk with it because she's the closest in size. The least intimidating. But the real question is, can Sun fit in the jar too? Or
He
the
can.
lantern?
Oh, it's a lantern.
He can.
I can.
You can.
I'm gonna grab Sun, stick him in the lantern, and then just like set it behind a rock and let's walk away.
Oh my.
The bond.
You're putting the one that does sticking fireballs in a jar.
Yes, I'm going to let them bond.
Lyra watches as you pick up Sun, put him in the lantern, and put him behind a rock. And Lyra's just like,
Shh, give them privacy. They must bond.
Save me!
How about this?
you guys watch as Lyra picks up the jar and just kind of
swallows it.
She pulls it
No.
into herself.
Oh.
She's a slime.
Oh.
Slime waifu.
Oh.
Get your mind out of the gutter and into the sink.
I work on gutters for a living. It's my
Giblet,
job.
look behind you.
And get your mind back in the gutter.
Giblet, look behind you.
Why? Why does he have a collar on now?
Oh. Oh
This
my.
party is falling. This party
I
is
have no
falling.
idea what you're talking about.
It suddenly
what you're
turned very
talking about.
kinky.
What happened to me after the sticky tentacles? Now this party just went downhill very fast after that.
Okay.
Oh, you
well,
mean it's not been
we
down
keep
since the
going?
beginning?
Now what's happening
I'm
in
just
the
gonna,
jar?
I'm just gonna start the car.
Okay,
I'm starting the car.
son.
Everyone in the van.
As you're shoved into the pixie enclosure, you watch as it lands on the wick of the candle. As you see this small green figure with these butterfly type wings, letting off their every time their wings flap a soft dust that refracts the light in the wind.
Is it Tinkerbell?
No.
No,
Hi.
kind of. Shut up.
How many abs does it have?
7.
I knew it.
Do they have sticking tiny bells on the toes of their shoes?
No. It's a pixie, guys. Come on.
Ding 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 ding. Just flying
Tinkerbell
around.
is a fairy.
Tinkerbell
This
is indeed a
is
fairy.
Pixie. So
Yes.
it's not Tinkerbell.
It's this small green creature. Butterfly wings
Now,
that let off dust every time they flap. That
yes.
glow.
But
That
you're also describing basically a fairy and a pixie from Wizard 101.
fairies are a humanoid-looking creature who wear plant-esque clothes and have see-through wings that have a variety that could be either a beetle, a dragonfly, or a butterfly.
So does this even resemble humanoid, or is it like more like a frog with wings?
Small goblin.
Small goblin. Got it.
That's an imp at that point.
Very
It's
small
what-
goblin.
Okay.
Tiny goblin.
Well, goblins
Don't
are
make
human.
fun of its nose. You
Kinda.
got this, son.
I know.
Its nose is stumpy up a bit, but it's got human-esque features. Think of a nymph, but tiny.
Think of a newt.
Okay.
Very tiny forest nymph. As she looks at you, she just asks, "What is this place? It's warm. Hot."
This magic in the air.
Uh,
This what's
You take 10 psychic damage, Scout. As a you take 10 radiant damage as a thunderbolt smites you.
I already know who's gonna get this hot kick in the face.
Is it me? I think it's me.
I don't know. Are you Zeus?
I could be.
Just football cakes.
As soon as you say that, food starts sweating.
I'm gonna answer your question with, as far as I know, a hellscape close to some kind of barrier we're trying to investigate
A
that
hellscape?
is cracking.
I haven't
Yeah.
been to a hellscape. There's no hellscape from where I am from. It is just mostly trees and mountains and cold and there's a big crater now, but it's mostly foliage.
Yeah, I know about the Fey Realm's foliage. It's beautiful, actually. I've been there once.
It's hungry.
It's pretty stinky.
Anyways,
Make
how
a
did you?
general intelligence check to see if I have to point this out to you. This is a pixie, a fey creature. You know, from the fey realm. You remember
From
that realm?
Pharaoh.
The fey realm
Yeah.
that's closed off? The one that has a one-way portal that allows people from Zophius to get in and out? That realm? The one that doesn't have a way for those things to get out? You know, the things that don't know about that portal? You know, the portal that's over in a lighthouse? You know, a lighthouse that is on the back of a turtle?
Hmm.
And that
No, it was on a
turtle,
floating. It was on a floating island that the
the island's a
turtle was
turtle.
near.
Yeah, the island is a turtle.
No, no, the Flay realm was a floating island that's taking Miss Magic person apparently made a glass
You
ship
guys
float.
got the you guys moved the Fey portal into the lighthouse on the back of the turtle island.
So now it's on the turtle. Got
Yep.
it.
And that thing is over at near probably you're guessing either near Diltox or Volterra.
I could get there.
No, you can't.
And I could
Yeah,
get there
sure.
in 10 leaps or less.
Yeah, sure.
You know
It's
Volterra,
not like we're in hell.
which is about a probably a month away from here.
I could get there in an hour.
So you
We're in,
would.
we're in
That's a
hellscape,
month
dude.
for you
Oh, a month for
as
me?
well.
Wow.
You can't run that long on water.
No, I'm not running. I'm leaping. I'm Superman.
You would not be able to jump that far. By the time you hit water, you would sink.
Nah, listen. It's simple as this. You jump, use the sticking armor,
Yep.
fly to a nearby island, charge up, do it again, rinse, repeat.
If there is a nearby island.
I am
He,
floating.
he has a point.
I am jumping 300
Well,
plus in the air and then
just so you
hovering.
know, Scout, if you land on the water with the way, specifically with the way that armor works, you're going to sink to the bottom of the ocean.
And then drown.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop floating you until you hit ground. It's one of the problems with it.
Not to mention,
Me,
and if it counts the surface of the water as ground, you're
Does not.
immediately going to start sinking. And it's going to make you really heavy to the ground and stuck
It
where
does
you
not
are.
count the water as ground. It's going to make him hit the floor of the ocean.
Okay,
Before he can-
and then it'll make him extra heavy there for a little bit, and then he's going to be, yeah, he's definitely going to drown, and not to mention be crushed by water pressure.
Yeah.
well, old-fashioned way. Speedster.
If
Zoom.
you run more than more than 60 feet, I think it is right now, you can fumble.
Run about 60 at the minimum.
Anywho, you need to be moving at a constant speed of 400 feet to run in water.
I think we've got off topic.
We have.
Point is, it's not practical.
Yeah.
What were we talking about again? Because he was talking about going back to.
There's a
the
pixie
dump
inside of this thing, inside of a place a month away from that tower, which is the only place any Fae could get out of.
Sus.
Here. You're in.
A pixie in hell.
Yeah.
How did they get there?
That's the question.
Yeah. How
I
do
have
you
the
get
answer.
here? 'Cause
Roll
I have-
persuasion.
I had the answer.
the last I remember, the only working portal to the Fey realm is far away from here. Persuasion. Where's my persuasion? 19.
Do I give
You just get a.
And why would I tell you?
Because I'm vaguely curious. Just because I'm
choice of
vaguely
words.
curious.
Over here in Stitvile is pretty damn far from Diltox.
They just kind of, Why would I pique your curiosity when your party have put me in a light box?
That was the war machine. They don't think too well.
Okay, to be fair,
Have they be a member of your party or no?
they do, but to be fair, the tin can is an idiot. The lizard,
I'm also an
a little
idiot.
bit less so. A little bit less so.
A little bit more so.
Well,
Depends on the circumstance.
to be honest, we're all just a bunch of fucking idiots.
Not me. I'm not.
Says Mister, I want to jump over
Have
the
I quill
ocean.
thy inquiry and be freed?
I tried to scan the surroundings to make sure we were safe. Not my fault. I rolled low.
Yeah.
Son,
Yeah,
I
sure.
didn't spend
Let me
200 gold on a
you've
I'll
been
get my
asked a
magic
question.
missile, the entrance out.
What
Let
did
me
you do?
use Mage Hand. Ooh, can I use Mage Hand to get out?
Yeah,
myself?
you could use mage hand. You use a mage hand. It goes into Lyra, and Lyra's just like, "Ugh." Lyra pulls it out, and your mage hand opens it.
The sticking imp is just whacking at Sun. It's like, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Just
You
hand
you watch as the
whacking
pixie
at me.
as she starts to light up.
It's still in, the jar is still inside the slime waifu, right?
It was. It's out of her now.
Okay.
As Lyra pulls you out, son.
Thank you.
As
Ah,
you watch the pixie point over towards this fragmenting air. Another rift.
Many
the
of,
same one as
many
before?
of. Many small gates, little entrances, little exits.
in hell.
In everywheres.
Huh.
For a second, I thought you said underwears. I'm like, what?
Hmm.
In underwears. I'm like, what?
Small little portals. Okay.
To home.
Hmm.
I will
I'm
want to see
guessing
this
this is
little
more
rift.
of a recent string.
Recent, yes.
Hijack.
High
The
Scout.
rift. The rift.
What about him?
The Day Realm.
Yep.
Can I look at it?
You want to look? You're looking at a rift.
Well, I mean, inside of it.
You just stick your head through. You find yourself in a forest at ground level. It tastes like dirt. And there are these small houses that are mushrooms.
Dang it! It's not the area I thought it would be. Okay, never mind.
You see
I
little
thought it was.
pixies coming out of the doors, and they're all whispering to one another and pointing at the giant rabbit head. One or two of them actually fly over to you and start pulling on your ears.
I blow on them. I go.
Can I stick my head in the hole if I think that there's more than multiple rifts we can
I
see?
thought that was the pool of armor's melted armor. I was. Never mind.
No.
I'm going back to the cart.
You stick your head back out. You want to stick
I
your head
have
through?
two. I have two
Yes.
in my ears now.
You stick your head through, and then something gets put over your face.
Oh.
You can still completely see. It's like a ring of something. You just don't know what the ring is.
Oh.
It's just a blindfold of lizard mouth. The lizard mouth is just blepping. Just
You see a bun. You see these little mushroom houses. Yeah.
I'm just gonna stick my tongue out in there and slowly slide my head back out the rift.
You guys watch as Giblet pulls his head out. He has a ring of flowers around his head.
I feel pretty.
You don't smell pretty still.
You watch as the
Oh.
pixie looks at you, son, and says,
I must go home.
Oh, you
Okay.
know what? Somebody saying I smelled bad made me remember.
the pixie puts a flower in your hair and flies off.
I'm gonna pull out one of my vials of pixie blood. Because Scout insulted my smell, so it's time to use more.
The pixie's just like,
Ah!
Just rub it all over.
Give me a
We
keep
did
going.
not do this.
And then
Lyra
my
just
heroes-
kind of is holding you,
Yeah.
looking at you, and just like envelops you into her.
Oh my god, this
And Lyra
party is
sits in the
getting
cart.
I'm gonna lose my brain. This
Yeah, Lyra
party.
lets you
Why is it so extra stupid today?
I don't know.
You need a sense of comedy in the chaos.
Can we just continue on with our quest? We're still in
are.
hell.
You are still
Let me
now.
remind you, we're still in literal hell with tentacles grabbing at our cart every single like minute. Or
And
every
now I
single.
smell fabulous.
You smell like
Could
blood.
we keep
Pixie blood
going?
does.
You
Smells
you
good.
guys are still going. I'm just waiting for someone to stop ranting. You travel for about an hour as you come across this small village. As you are what you are about half to a quarter mile away from the barrier that is cracked. You enter this village and are met by this fish-like creature. As a bunch of these fish-like creatures come out of these huts and murmur to one another. And one of them just kind of points points his staff towards the cart and just pokes at your horse. You are in a village of Kuatoa.
Don't
Yeah.
be touching my
village of what now?
horns.
Kuatoa.
Oh boy.
No Kuatoa.
I heard this before.
I am gonna go up to them and say, I am Dragonborn Paladin. I come to talk to you about Melna.
They all look at one another.
Melna, 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 Melna.
They're all curious.
We're just traveling through. We
Melna. Does
we're just traveling through.
What do you say to the
Is
Kuatoa?
there
I tell you, Melna does fate magic stuffs.
Fake
And
magic, magic,
fixes
magic.
fixes the world,
Fix.
and she made me real paladin.
Paladin, Paladin Melna, Melna Paladin, Melna fix, fix.
hang on.
What's Melna look?
Melna has 4 eyes and 4 arms and his boobs.
Watch as a Kuatoa kind of draws what you make. They've only got an upper torso.
I'm gonna go through the draw eating to like help them make it look better.
Alright.
With my
Okay.
terrible art skills, I should roll for art skills.
Roll for performance.
Hey Jack.
Does anyone want to roll history on Kuatoas?
I know a lot about
Have we,
Kuatoas.
have we met them before?
I do.
You've heard of Kuatoa.
Yeah, because
Can I roll now?
didn't we do something with Smitty about this?
That's Smitty.
Really?
No, we did it on the
Roll
sea
with
thing,
advantage.
remember?
So you said that's with performance, right?
Those were fish like these.
In the
Wait,
sea
I
area,
thought
those were fish
It's
people.
advantage,
These
right?
are Kuatoa. Roll with advantage.
I'll just roll
A
two.
free goddamn it.
You have no clue what a Kuatoa is.
I rolled history and all that.
You know
I
nothing, Joe.
know,
I know they're.
You know they're.
I rolled with advantage, so
You
16
think they're
and
fish.
18 with
You know
advantage.
Kuatoa are not actually exactly fish, per se, Scout. Son, what did you roll?
I'm gonna roll right now. Twice.
What's up?
I
And
know
that's
that it's not
advantage,
fish.
so 13 plus
I'm the only one that seems to know.
plus 1.
Mhm.
So that's a 14.
I also
I-
14.
Sun,
With my
West, Scout.
history, it's
You
19.
know what a Kuatoa are. You know they're not exactly fish things. Um,
Okay.
you remember specifically
With
of
although I don't plan on buying cards.
the two false hydras, the
So it doesn't matter
Warshefter
if they're open
twins.
or not.
You remember that the Phlox Warshefter was telling you of what the fuck was that? Was telling you of the great Kuatoa of the North, the God Makers. They are. This is a tribe of Kuatoa who are, or who have one of many tribes that have been in charge of making these creatures that protect Saw's barrier.
To protect the barrier.
Yep.
The barrier that's cracked.
Barriers are cracking.
Means they're not doing their damn job.
So they're not doing their job correctly.
They're working on it.
Yes, and that's why I'm
This
showing
product-
you
since,
Melna.
since I would say,
Actually, as soon as they heard about Melna, with all these drawings, they've started going around spreading this word.
Just for the record,
I would
I know
ask,
full well what Kotos can do out of character. I just don't want to say it because that could be metagaming.
Same.
Then why are you?
Because I'm a Dragonborn paladin, and I saw
I'll let
these
you
little
make. You know
tiny
what, Mel? I'll let
little
you
fish people,
roll one
and I
more time, and
immediately-
Joe, you can roll another time.
Hmm?
I'll let you roll one more time, Mo, and Joe, you can roll because you didn't do it with advantage.
Oh.
Oh, that was a.
Yes.
You
I
can
rolled a 1, and then I rolled a 20.
You know everything about Kuatoa, about what they can do, how they do it, and how scary they can be.
Yeah.
Giblet first blanks, thinks it's fish, goes, no wait.
Let's Giblet wish to
Giblet,
share.
you're like, oh, it's a Lukatha. No, wait, Kuatoa!
Yes.
Lokatha are fish.
Lakahar, it's a fish. Literally, just a fish.
So drawing your die, you're still just a fish.
Well, we're in a town, we're running out of, I would say, except for the week-long chicken leg that we have in our cart now.
Yep.
We could probably sell some of that chicken meat.
You want to?
Ooh. Yes, we should offer some chicken meat to the Kuatoa.
All right.
Gifts from Melna.
And
Melna,
I would like to see.
Melna.
I would like to see if there's a village elder or whatever here, so
Uh,
I can get some information.
Actually, there is a village elder as they are coming to Joe to ask questions.
Sun's on the corner.
Just
I've been given too much power.
it's this Kuatoa who's wearing the skull of a ram, who has this large staff that seemed to have three separate eyes on it. At the top, it peaks up to this some sort of creature's jaw, and it has this weird thing fluffing off to it. It has a dream catcher weaved in the jaw, and it dangles down to these beads holding a phoenix's feather.
You know, I'm realizing now that I'm trying to think out. Why are we actually here?
You wanted to
Barrier.
check out the barrier.
We already entered the barrier, or
You've
almost
not
did.
entered.
Or
You're
almost.
you're getting to the barrier.
But why are we going to the barrier for?
I don't know.
Shit is cracking.
Because it looked like a plot hook.
Yes, exactly.
No one told us to go here. We're literally just going on our own free will.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it's cracking. You're
We
like, okay, so we
decided
gotta
to
go see
check
what's going
out
on.
the barrier and see why it's cracking. If we see it crack,
But why though? Why if it's a good thing that it's cracking?
It's a barrier
It's not.
to apparently hell. That does not seem like a good thing.
Are
It's
you
Zaw's
sure?
barrier.
Are you sure? Apparently,
I am
the
sure.
barrier is still cracking. So how did hell get out?
I'm going to pull
This
out
is
a
outside of
book.
the. This is outside
Maybe-
of the barrier.
Maybe it's like
teachings
it's
of
the energy
Melna.
is leaking out and causing all this,
They've
not.
seen
You
this
watch as
actual
the elder
electrical.
Kuotoa starts reading through it with you. I bet it's just like a scrapbook.
I'll just do this
Oh, it's
then.
got at least 3 spells in it.
I'll just do this then. I walk up to the elder. The
Yep.
elder's most likely talking to Jilla.
Yep,
I
about
introduce
Melna.
myself as the I introduce myself as the party of the leader party, how to pronounce
Party
it.
of the leader.
And then I ask them about the barrier, why it's cracking, because they're the closest village to this barrier apparently.
Party of the leader. The barrier is cracking. We are working on the repairing of the barrier. We are looking for help, party of the leader.
God dang it. What do you need help with?
Old gods gone dead. Protectors missing. Barrier breaking. Barrier breaking is not good, party of the leader.
So what do you need?
bring
You need
Melna.
you need new guards. You need help find new guards.
We need the energies to fix the barrier, party of the leader, or else escaping the creatures with that have must not.
My name is Axel. Just so you know how to
Axel,
call me.
party of the leader.
God dang it.
Well, party of the leader, Axel.
Jack, I'm going to smack you.
You did this to yourself.
I accidentally said it too quickly. It's a problem I have with speaking. I speak before actually thinking of what I'm going to speak about.
It's fine.
Yep.
This is funnier.
It is
I know
funny.
it's funny.
Well, party of the leader, we are actually in need of adventurers for tales and knowledge of people and people of places. Places of people of power. We make people of power. Must make protectors.
I already see where this is going with the whole Melna thing.
Yep.
Actually,
I
see
have
this.
a good idea what this is going on with Melna now.
I'm evangelizing. Let me do my work.
You watch as this statue of Melna is actually made. It's not
Based on
exactly
my
what
poor
Melna looks like.
drawing.
It's not exactly what Melna looks like, but it's the upper torso is Melna.
Close enough.
I
I
talked
Close
just,
enough.
I
to
just give Jilla a glare. Like,
I talked to Sun, saying about the little train conductor friend, if they know anything about this barrier, which should have been done like a long time ago. But now that I'm realizing about Melna,
You guys
that there's
watch as
other
this aura surrounds the statue of Melna, as it slowly comes to life, as it steps forward and falls and turns straight into sand. You watch as the
How about
Kuotoa
this?
kind of tilts its head.
Strange.
People of power.
You know
say.
Kuotoa cannot recreate a god.
Okay.
Can they recreate anything?
They can turn anything into a god.
You see this helmet above my head?
So,
Helmet.
see me right here.
This helmet was from a dear friend of mine who
you,
was
you know,
a suit of
I could
armor, a
possibly-
haunted suit of armor.
Haunted
Called
armor.
He was the strongest suit of armor you'll ever seen. He can throw an
Strongest.
armored full lizard across the world.
Lizard
It's
world?
He threw that lizard right there across the world.
Try to pick me up, I'm heavy.
A bunch of Kuotoa go and
Heavy. Heavy lizard.
And the
Across
suit
the
of armor picks him
world.
up with one.
Good
the suit of armor-
protector.
Yeah. He also used a giant plastic spork.
Plastic. Plastic? Plastic melts. Non-melting plastic.
It could
Is
be
plastic?
steel. It could be steel.
Steel plastic.
Yes.
Where are we going to steal plastic?
Do I
I
still
don't-
have his? Wait, do I still have his sticking knife thing?
The golden fork?
Yeah. No, didn't that blow up?
Yeah.
It did blow up.
Do I still have
blow
his
up
hammer that he never used?
West has that.
No, that's the Melna hammer.
Oh, West has the Melna hammer.
I'm talking
Um,
about I'm talking about the sticking, the armor. Remember, he had it like that sticking rare armor,
Yep.
and I got him a sticking warhammer with that. He never accepted it because he sticking grabbed that golden spork.
so you're gonna give them the Warhammer?
Well, no one else can use it. He's already encumbered with like 16 different types of two-handers.
Yeah.
As the Kuotoa
don't have that many.
take this tribute, they go and make another statue of what they think Armor is.
I explained to them what he looked like.
They give some artistic referral. It's the broke. It still has the broken helmet with the fluff. It's an armory figure. However, it's much larger than Armor used to be, and it's holding the hammer. As they talk to each other, it's like
Melna. Melna. Melna.
as they add a second pair of arms.
Armor Melna. Armor Melna. Amelna. Amelna!
Armelna.
Armelna.
As
Bender of fate.
as this creature now holding, as they give it a second, they make a second large sledgehammer for it.
Armelna. Armelna.
God,
As
armor with two hands. That's even more deadly. That you could go around the universe with that chop.
as it stands, as the Kuotoa look and they point to the barrier.
Protect. Fix.
He just Sticky puts his hand in his helmet and then does an armor.
It just walks away.
I miss armor.
Rip, rest in peace, Armor.
Rest in peace, Armor.
I miss him.
As Armelna walks towards the barrier.
Don't talk to me about that name. It's hideous.
I love it. Yes.
God, that's like tainting. Sticking. Ugh. Armelna. Ugh. Ugh.
Don't worry, it's not the name of a ship.
Armada.
Shipping Armor and Melna. That sounds horrible.
Armelna.
As I see
Armor is a
Armelna walk
battleship.
away, I say to the others,
But at
I
least
wonder
there's
how
at least
Lestarac will
Armor
react
is
to that.
at
The
least
Starak.
Armor is remembered as a great guardian
Starak?
now.
No, oh wait, no one you should.
Rack of stars. No.
Armor successor will protect the barrier. Once again, protect
Party of the leader.
Yes.
Does leader have of party?
It confuses itself for a second.
Just call me
Party of the leader. Does the party have magics? Strong magics.
I would say I might.
I would,
I cast.
I
a
would say
very
magics,
strong-
but I'm not sure it's strong magics.
I did cast that one level 20 spell,
That wasn't you. That was the scroll.
Oh look.
but it did
Need the
use my
users
magic
of
roll, so-
strong magics. Strongest magics.
The closest we have is, I guess, the
What
two.
kind of magics do you want?
Any magics.
I can
Just
do magic.
magics. We has item that can fix barrier. However, it will remove the magics from the magics person.
Oh.
Meaning, If you use this, it will make you lose whatever any connection of magic, the stronger type of magic in your body, it'll make you lose that
So if
connection.
we send in Sun, he will literally be useless.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or Sun could be the
Pure
only person that can use it
Well,
safely.
Sun, are you ready to sacrifice and become a boring plushie for the rest of your life? Are you ready to literally just become a doll toy?
Time to be a
You have
I volunteer.
no say in this because you're on my head.
Don't say this because I want in your head.
He does not need to do it because I volunteer.
Well, if you're not strong
I
enough
mean,
on your own, you need
I
someone
technically
else.
know spells.
You watch
but
as the Kuotoa leader just kind of takes this thing as the sharp tooth on the mouth, he pricks you with it.
Ouch.
Yowie.
As soon as you say ouch, he's like,
Not strong. Not strong user enough.
he pricks it into you, Joe. Also hurts.
Mm.
I don't know magic.
Pricks it into you anyway, still hurts.
Can I hiss at him?
You can hiss at him.
Yes.
He hisses back.
Hiss back again.
You are caught hissing.
It's a hissing contest. What's wrong?
You watch as he calls in someone else to hiss at you for him.
I'm gonna continue hissing.
I would say West
Now
knows
move on.
magic. But West knows like certain things, right?
Well,
He
I
goes to
don't
prick
know.
in.
I
He goes
don't
to
know
prick
what.
into you, West, as he says,
It bounces off.
Magic you own is not yours. No work.
Yeah.
and he finally goes over to you, son.
Mhm.
He pricks you.
Stuffing.
You rip in half.
Actually, because you are the strongest magic user in the party, nothing.
Like, I was gonna have some big cinematic moment about how like my character was gonna do some, but of course he gets it. But
He said nothing.
Nothing.
whatever. I'm not gonna argue with the outcome.
You're not gonna lose your magic capability. And son,
Or will you?
will you? Son, you're given this stalagmite-like wand, where at the base it's large, but then it starts curving in stone towards the tip. And they hand it to you.
The mending wand. It can mend, but it will use all of the arcana. All of the strongest source of magic in you.
Just, just use soul gems. Duh.
Well, I guess they're gonna have to
Well, okay.
sacrifice.
Well, if this barrier breaks, it's gonna be bad, right?
Yes.
Time for
Will be.
plushie. Time to make a remarkable plushie out of Sun.
Question.
Yep.
For the Kuatua.
Yeah.
Answer.
It's like, so, does stored magic power work too?
No. Natural
Oh,
source.
Wait, hold on.
Direct connection. Severed.
If I have a question for him as well, because I'm pretty sure I will have heard about how Sun became a plushie just out of game.
Roll history.
8.
You have no clue.
The
Okay.
Melna hammer has magic in it.
Okay, so
Does that
first
count?
I'll ask.
It
How
cannot
did
use
he
stored
become
magic.
a plushie again?
I'm gonna point at
I
food
point at the
soon.
hammer.
I think that thing has magic. Poke it
What you're
too.
pointing out?
Food.
So I'm guessing it's some sort of magic then.
It smells at
Yeah,
food, and it's like,
It,
Magic. Magic stronger.
Hmm.
Sun does have the strongest magic in the group.
I'm gonna look at
Stronger
food
than
and
that
say
hammer.
you lied to me.
What
So
about the Melna
maybe
hammer
If
that turned him into the plushie?
It would be the strongest source of magic in the party if stored magic didn't count.
so if Sun
I was just wondering if
Is-
Sun could use his stored
has-
spell slots
was turned
and
into a
stored
plushie.
spells.
No,
By
what
magic,
this wand does
and
is it
he
will sever
uses-
his connection to the weave.
He used wild magic to turn into a plushie. He doesn't know wild magic.
now, I'm a
if it
draconic
severs his
blood
connection to the
sorcerer.
weave, but that means he becomes not a plushie again?
Maybe.
But it's
Maybe
a
you never
curse.
know.
It would sever his strongest source of magic.
Mm,
Anywho.
I
Well,
know it just pains you, but I think you should go forward with it just so you can
uh,
protect people.
I always do what I can. If this is only something I can only do to help,
Yes.
and if it's for the better, I guess I'll do it.
You watch as he goes to try to prick Silica, but Silica's like, no, no, no. And she's just kind of dodging around him.
No, no.
Meow, meow,
Net 20,
meow,
net
meow,
20, net
meow.
20, net 20, net. Dodge, dodge, dodge.
Slam him! Evasive maneuvers!
You watch as Silica actually sprays venom at the Kuatoa as the ground in front of them just. And she just hides behind Scout.
How tall is she?
Taller
much
than
taller
you.
than you.
Wow. How is she by me?
She's not really hiding. It's like one of those cows that are trying to hide behind a tree and they stick out noticeably.
I think it'll be like, I think it'll be more like in those cartoons when it's just a very thin pole and it's just like, the gone.
No one said she was hiding successfully.
Exactly.
God,
You
they're pulling a
must
Joe
go
and
to
I
the
hate it.
next village over.
They're pulling a Joe on me and I
Get the
hate it.
bead. The bead.
Joe, I am Bush. Holds a twig.
Closer
Yes.
to the closer to the barrier. You must get the bead from the village. Closest village will have bead. Show them wand, they'll give you trial. Give you trial, they'll complete the wand.
Okay.
Do the thing right, and you'll complete this.
So, uh, which direction is the closest village?
The village that we're
Direction
in.
of barrier.
Point.
Okay.
Pointing towards the barrier.
Okay.
Well,
You will be
let's do it.
protected by the new protector, Armelna, until they arrive at barrier.
Ah!
Okay, so
God,
should we,
that's such a
should
cursed
we all get
thing.
going now? Ow, my neck!
We will send tale of the party of leader coming to next town. Fare thee well, party of leader.
God. Before we leave, is there actually supplies here?
Sure. What do you want to look for?
Potions, if anything.
There is a potion shop.
I would like, and with the money that I have still,
You have quite a bit of money.
And that
well, I had
reminds me of-
I had 1,000, and then I spent 600 on.
You
this
guys have your
fucking-
party funds back.
I
That's
mean,
263,000.
my personal money is 420.
Nice.
Yes.
What is it?
I don't know the main funds, but my personal thing is 420.
Blaze it.
West had like all the personal funds things down written.
That's
for it.
263, etc., etc., etc. Thousand.
Yes, I would like to go to the potion shop.
What do you
I
want to
will
look for? What type of
actually
potions?
be the first sticking party person here that actually buys potions.
Actually, I have a question
bought-
for
I bought
Hijack.
potions near the beginning of the
Something-
campaign.
It's a question about some potions that I don't think any of us remember to add to our character sheets. Remember when we had the whole false Hydra incident, and we had a party member, and we discovered their potions in our inventories,
Yep.
and we didn't
A-
know where they came from.
A translucent white potion and a dark blue.
Yeah, no, I don't think any of us wrote those down.
No, we did not.
So technically, we have some potions. I just don't know who has what potions and how many.
What are you talking about? We had no party members there.
Remember that there was a fake party
just
member
made a
that
joke.
was made up because we were supposed to have forgotten him.
He
What
made
do
a
you mean
joke.
party member?
Okay.
We didn't have no party members.
Oh yes, of course.
Oh yes, of course.
Those two
Silly me.
potions were just from the tavern that you stole, like always.
Oh yes, of course. Yes.
Yes, you guys have a guys have a see-through liquid, and you have a dark blue liquid.
You know what? We should get these appraised at the potion shop.
One's chemical acid, the other one's highly explosive.
You want to get them appraised?
I want to buy like 5 just healing potions.
All right, that'll cost you,
For
depending
20
on
gold.
do you want to get minor, normal, or major?
Should definitely get them appraised though.
Yeah, we should
Okay.
get them praised.
What about normal?
know.
Or, even better, can I be taught how to make potions?
You can be taught how to make potions.
Can I be taught how to make healing potions at
You
like
can
a
be taught how to
small
make
level?
potions in general.
Oh, okay. Well, can I be taught that?
Sure, it'll take you the rest of the day, and 200 gold.
Fine. And that's also fine.
Okay. So what do the rest of you want to do for the rest of the day as you pay 200 gold for lessons? You're going to get those appraised?
Yeah, I gotta get the potions appraised.
The white see-through one's a potion of invisibility, the blue one's cleaner. Kidding. it's just Clearox.
The window. It's like
It's just drain cleaner.
I remember you were telling multiple of us that we found different potions, so I thought there was more than 2. I thought there was at least 3 potions.
Third one was a health potion.
Okay.
Sun
So we
has
have
that.
a health potion.
You have a health potion. You have what you think is a health potion.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that appraised.
They look at the blue one and they say,
I don't know.
So is the
Gravity
blue one
magic.
the one?
they say gravity
Blue's
magic.
Kleenex.
The blue's Windex. Ah.
Never felt cleaner.
They don't know what the blue potion does. However, they tell you that it has something to do gravity magic.
Neat.
It's like
They
gravity potion.
say strong alchemists make this.
It was. Turns out it was just Jill.
I
And
wouldn't
then they sniff the healing potion and like,
Oh, spicy.
Allspice.
Potion of healing fire.
Oh,
Makes
boy,
fire damage heal.
Oh.
Expired damage heal.
Bella,
that
Merry
would
Christmas.
be perfect. That
For
would be
minutes,
perfect.
any fire damage will heal drinking this.
So it's a spicy health potion.
Yes.
Yes.
That would have been helpful.
Too bad we didn't know who that person was.
Can I borrow a label and a quill?
Label
During
and
that
quill.
last boss fight,
he pulls out a label and a small bird.
Switch
If only
the
we,
small
if
bird
only we
in
knew.
hand.
If only we knew
Blast
the
some
person.
potion
was
on
just-
that.
Spicy health potion. on
Using the small
label.
bird?
Yes.
You dip the small bird in some ink and write with it.
Yes.
I mean, you literally have giant
Spicy
feathers.
health
Why do you need a quill for?
Because.
Anywho, if you
You
want,
are
Joe, you can
wrong.
add a pet quill dipped in ink to your inventory.
Pet quill. Or
God,
quail.
Quail. It's a quail. Yeah.
Okay, pet quail.
don't eat it now.
Not much meat on it.
You can't just tell me not to eat a quail. Quail are delicious in real life.
Yeah.
They're considered
Yes, but
delicacy.
it's
What?
ink. So you
I can wash it off.
Squid ink.
So,
Squid ink is good.
what next?
shut up. He already killed something that would cost 100 gold.
I know, it was an exotic gift for my friends. And for me. Mostly for me.
It was an exotic gift. for
You label
myself.
the potions. You label. What do you label them all?
I'm gonna call it
Spicy juice.
Gravity Gunk.
Gravity
is the
gunk.
Blue potion.
Yeah.
And No See Me.
No, see me.
And Spicy health
orange.
potion.
And add
Spicy
spicy health
Spicy
potion,
meatball.
gravity gunk, and no see me to your inventory.
Yep.
You
No
should've
See Me
named this-
tears.
Spicy meatball.
No
You
See Me
should have
tears.
said spicy orange juice.
Yes.
Or spicy meatball, because
It's
I
spicy
love that
meatball.
meat.
It will probably be more orange than red because how
Sun,
spicy it is.
west, Mo. What do you three want to do?
I'll find somewhere to sleep.
Okay, you find a inn, and then they bush up a bush for you.
Well, at this point, I'll take whatever I can get. I've been awake for far too long.
Yeah, you get
I'm just
yourself a
gonna be in
rest.
Scout's head.
So you're on Scout's head. So yeah, you're
Yeah,
not
it's a
exactly
Scout.
able to learn because you're not specifically being taught.
I'll go to any armor shops in town to see if they can repair my body.
Uh,
Joe should surely do that.
your
Yeah,
body?
probably.
No, they won't be
Well-
able to repair your
Well,
body.
my armor
Or you're
is
just gonna
part of
use
my
your
body.
chest plate to
That's...
make food again.
So I would need like a segment of the plate to put back on to where it was, so I can attune
They
that
can
when it comes
repair
back
you
on.
with flimsy sheet metal, but it's not going to be the same quality.
So they don't have anything that's anywhere near as good as the stuff that I have on right now.
It'll raise your armor class. How much is your armor class right now? How much was it diminished?
It was diminished by 4.
It'll raise it by 1.
Raise it by 1.
Ugh. Ugh.
I'll... Yeah, I guess I'll take what they have to fix it.
This flimsy patchy metal is put onto you, West. It's gonna cost you about 300 gold.
Base boost. Every
Base boosted. Your armor class raises by 1. The next day you all meet. You guys Scout, for the rest of the 200 gold, I'll say, so it's 50 gold per requirements for a basic potion. It's 100 gold for a greater potion, and it's 25 gold for a lesser potion ingredients. How much ingredients for how many potions do you want to buy?
Can I just collect these?
25 for lesser, 50 for normal, 100 for greater.
I only have 200 on me.
2 lesser make a
now.
greater, 2 greater make a
Hang on.
2 lesser make a normal, 2 normal make a greater.
I only have 250.
Yep.
But no, I have 220 because I just got 200 away. Lessons. So I guess I can get.
We have 263,000.
I'm saying for my personal thing because I'm currently not with you, so I'm gonna
True.
do it as it was mine. So I will get 4 medium potions, I guess. Ingredients.
You're buying the ingredients.
Yeah, the ingredients. So 4, because it's 50, right?
It's 50, yeah. It's 50
So
for a minor. I mean for a medium. 25 for
yeah,
for lesser, 50 for medium, 100 for major. However, if you get 50 gold worth of minor, that's the same as getting a normal. The ingredients to make all 3 types of health potions are the exact same. It's just you use more the higher it goes. Think about it like this. If you spend 200 gold, you have 200 ingredient. It'll cost 25 ingredient to make a lesser, 50 ingredient to make a normal, and 100 ingredient to make a major.
I guess just do in the middle and get 200 for medium.
All right. So you're going to spend 200 on medium?
Yes.
All right, that's basically the same as buying 2 major. You can add 200. You can add 200 You can add 200 health potion ingredient to your inventory and health potion serum. You can also add a proficiency to a. You can add proficiency to potion kit to your feats and traits.
You might have to do that at the end because I will not be able to spell that right now.
Sure thing. You all group back up. You've slept. You got you are weighing the intensity of your situation. You got flimsy sheet metal put on, and you have a bird pecking at your eye.
Um,
Yay!
Can
I
I
just-
get sleep or no?
Yes.
Okay.
can I get the nail polish I got last week appraised at a shop as well?
Nail polish?
Yeah. The
Where did you find?
Necrophiles nail polish, whatever.
Oh, the Necrophile's nail polish.
Yes.
Wait, sorry, the what now?
Don't worry
Yes.
about it.
Can you also praise that fisherman boot?
I already know what that does.
The Necrophile's nail polish can
So you like fucks dead people?
No.
It's necrophilia.
nail file.
Ah,
Okay. Necromancer's nail file.
Necromancer's nail file and polish.
That's the person that raises
I
the
must
dead.
have misheard it. Sorry.
Necrophile's polish.
Yes.
Yes, I did it on purpose like that.
God damn you.
There's a difference. He raises his dead, and then he sticking screws him.
Okay. This nail polish has 4 charges, West. Every charge can be used to cast the spell Create Undead.
Yay!
It does not recharge.
No.
You can spend multiple charges at once. As long as there's 1 charge in it, it'll recharge. No, wait, no. Not this one. Yeah, no. As soon as 4 charges are up, it's gone.
Can you recharge him though?
If you can make more necromancer necromancer nail polish, sure.
And this
Like,
is the third potion making, so can he technically make it?
You would need the Necronomicon.
The Abominomicon.
Necronomicon.
The Abominomicon.
The Abominomicon.
No, it's not the It's not the Abominomicon, and it's not the Necronomicon.
The Abominomicon.
Necronomicon.
Yours
We
and
need
us
Marasmus
bombs
here.
fly around.
no worries at the gecko.
Christmas.
Comic
Come
Con.
for your souls.
Anywho. So you guys will now
Hand checking.
is gone. Okay. So
Yay.
you continue on your travels. Well, actually, is there anything else you guys want to do before you leave?
Looks
Anything
down
else?
At gaping hole in chest.
It might
Anything
kill
else?
me? No.
I think Giblet's good.
Alright.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think
There
he's
are
good.
item shops, general shops, magic shops, an inn.
Armor maintenance.
I want to go to the magic
They
shop
don't have-
just to see what they have.
You know what?
Alright.
I'm gonna go to the general shop real quick.
All right. What do you want to find in the general shop?
I want to sell
What do you want to sell?
I want to sell or see if I can sell
Your med kits?
yes,
You will get 25 gold per med kit.
and I have 5 of them.
Yep.
125.
Yes.
Right.
125.
All right.
You enter
Can
the
I
magic
haggle?
shop. What exactly are you looking for, Mo?
Can I haggle
Hmm.
and see if I can
What do you
want
wanna
to
haggle?
I wanna
Sure,
see
roll
if they
persuasion.
Have,
What?
Roll persuasion, scout.
Ooga booga?
Yep.
the power of the Ooga Booga.
Plus, I guess whatever I have here. Persuasion.
I'm gonna have to go really soon.
Alright.
I don't.
Where's persuasion at? I can't see it.
P.
Well,
It's
there's
charisma.
several P's.
It's your charisma.
Hey, hi, Jack.
Well, my
Okay.
charisma is +2.
All right.
I think.
I gotta go. You're in charge of giblet shenanigans.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll just say +2.
Adios.
Yos.
I'll just say +2 because I guess my charisma on my left side is +2.
All right.
I basically
Sorry,
tell
man.
them that you can't get any of these plants around here because of all the fire.
Thanks for a second.
You can't get any plants like this around here.
It's a second
It's
18. Sorry, man. Yeah, no, it's like 25.
fine.
What magic items are you looking for, Mo?
Okay, let's list it's gonna sound stupid, but a decanter of endless water, just out of curiosity.
So
Canteen of endless water?
Yeah.
I have 125.
You say endless water to the creature. They pull out a bowl, a chalice, and a canteen. Yeah.
How much is the canteen?
So I have 100.
50 gold.
I have
Wait, how much?
145 gold.
The bottomless enchant is not a hard enchant.
Uh, so yeah, I just asked how much? For the
50.
50. Oh.
50, 200, 1,000.
I'll take the canteen then.
All right, you get yourself a canteen of bottom. You get yourself a canteen of bottomless water. Whatever liquid was originally dripped into it, as long as there is a drop of it
Hijack,
still in it at the end of the day, it will refill.
Hi Jack, how do you spell
It
potion? real
needs to
quick? I'm
refill
blanking
from a
on it.
source, however, you do not have to fill it. Would you say, Scout?
How do you spell potion? I'm blanking on it. I'm trying to update my
Potion,
list.
I think.
What?
I don't know right now.
Potion.
P-O what?
T.
Potion.
I-O-N. Okay.
All right.
So. Okay. Okay. Along the wall, Mo, other than the canteen, you see a sword, a shield, an orb, and a wand.
Can I
There you go.
ask what the sword is?
Sword of potluck.
How
I
about
have
the shield?
updated my list. I still need
Shield.
to add that proficiency of potions though.
Shield of farsight.
Ugh.
And what the
Uses
orb?
Elithid eye.
It's an Olympic eye. That's a good eye.
Aye aye.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the orb again?
Necromancer orb.
And the staff?
And the what?
And the staff you said?
Wand.
Give me a
A
second.
wand, yeah, wand.
Wand of many magic missile.
How much is the wand?
1,000 gold. Recharges.
It has 7 charges that you can use to. Every charge is. You can use 7 charges. You can use a charge and action to cast magic missile. However, if you use multiple charges, it will raise the level up to 7th level at 7th charge. However, if you use all 7 charges in the day, the last charge, something special happens to it, and there's a chance the wand can turn to dust.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
grab the wand and use the party funds to pay for it.
All right, West, you can remove 1,000 gold from the party funds.
1,000?
You have a wand of many magic missiles.
So like okay, just a question about the canteen. It works like the decanter and the
Yeah.
right where you can like have it do like geyser or
Oh, like the what?
like the decanter of endless water. Does it work like that magic item or is it different?
That is a bit different. They don't exactly have that here, which is why it's so cheap. This is just a canteen with the bottomless enchant.
Ah, okay, yeah, that could come in handy.
What the canteen of endless water, that's the one you can spray and cause like a geyser. The a bottomless enchant means whatever liquid, and you can remove all the water from it, put a drop of another liquid in, and it'll fill that liquid.
Cool.
As long as there's a drop of a liquid at dawn every morning, it'll refill with that liquid from a source.
So you can
So
have
if you
a high quality potion in it, and then constantly have a potion ready to go at any time.
with limits.
Yes.
Okay, I add them to my inventory. Yeah.
Yep.
Where's my D?
Add bottomless canteen to your inventory.
Yep.
Guys will now be continuing on to the
Wes, what
next
you gonna
area.
do?
And it'll take you guys about what would be guessing probably 2 days. So for the first day of travel, I will have everyone. Who wants to roll perception? Or do you guys want to ride through the night, or do you want to camp out in the bag?
Well, now that we have no Jill here, just in case we get attacked, I say we ride out.
Well, I sleep.
I'll sleep
Yeah.
as well.
Okay.
6 and 9. That's another 69 in this whole game.
Nice.
So
Ooh.
Something's happening around us.
You guys are riding through the night as Scout.
Yes.
In your delirium, you see another crack form.
Yay. Where's Armor 2.0?
Silica is sleeping.
No, the actual Armor 2.0 now.
You mean Armelna?
You mean Armelna?
Yeah! Armor
Armelna.
2.0. That's
Armelna is
2.0.
pulling the cart with the horse.
Where are they?
Pulling the cart with the horse.
They're pulling the car.
With
So
the
we
horse.
have a giant guardian right next to us, so I'm pretty sure we're safe.
You want to sleep?
No.
No? Okay. West Scout, you two see a Fey Realm rift open.
Good. Let's not go to it.
I say we run in.
God damn it.
What do you do, West?
I don't know. I was just making a joke.
Okay.
Will it be able to tell what the rift actually is, or to me is that just a rift?
It's a rift. You know it's to the Fey Realm. You're not sure where in the realm, though.
Oh, okay. About how big is it?
Big enough for your head. Look through, big enough, not fit through.
Just my head? Oh.
You don't have a head.
Yeah, my eye is part of my body.
You
It's
don't
big
have
enough
a
to look through.
head.
I tell Bunny Boy to take a quick rest, and I run over to go investigate.
All right, roll investigation.
Aha. 9 plus 3.
I got to roll dice in the game about dice rolling? Oh my god!
Yes, these math rocks do go burr. That's a 12.
You come into an area.
You think that's so tough?
You see a old lady cooking cookies.
That's the sign moving close to the portal.
I asked her if I could take some cookies back for Giblet, because I know Giblet would enjoy those.
Don't
She
you
turns
know?
and looks at you.
God.
As
Do
you
not
watch
remember
this,
the mind flare incident.
you watch this creature that make a wisdom save.
God dang
Saving
it.
throw?
Do you not remember
Saving
the
throw.
last old lady that we ran into? Trying to eat us with a
14.
sticking mimic house?
14. As she turns and looks at you, you see this haggish face turn into a normal, beautiful woman.
You want some of my cookies?
No.
Yes, please. I can pay for them if need be.
coming back.
Oh, there is no price for my cookies. At least not in material wealth. I only want something else, something small.
Sustenance.
Just a piece of you would do.
Just a piece of me.
What's going on?
Give her a screw.
Did you crash, son?
Give her a screw.
I accidentally touched the power cord of my computer.
Wow,
and
we're
it's
dropping like
very
flies.
and it's very fucking finicky too.
You
We're dropping
watch
like flies.
as the
Oh
lady puts a
no!
hand out towards you. She starts to grab to you. Just a piece.
Wait, is the necromancer's thing also a nail file?
It's nail polish and a nail file.
I used the file to shave off a bit of the metal.
Oh, I don't want metal. Just a part of you.
I'm all metal. I'm not quite sure
Oh,
what you mean.
I'll let you choose. Your wit, your love, or your courage. I just want a taste.
Well,
How
I'm a
about none?
robot, so I'll give you my love.
Screaming to my goddamn pillow.
I have no love. I have none of these things that you are talking about. I am
What
a
are
machine.
emotions?
You're given. Make a wisdom save.
I am machine. I do not feel these things. I am not programmed for this.
You are
Another
screwed.
6, so that's
You
another
are so
14.
screwed.
You watch as a shadowy hand claws at you and pulls you out of the portal.
What was that for?
We don't make deals with hags.
But cookies.
Cookies at a dangerous
I understand what you're
price.
talking about, Scout.
Why? The
When you
party
say,
being
yes.
the party being absolutely
You
dumb.
watch as your shadowy friend looks back at Scout as they just whisper to you, I still don't like them. They smell of Fae. I don't like Fae.
Oh, so that's why you didn't want me to have those cookies. Oh.
Is it? It's, oh my god, racist. I can't.
Right.
Just because I have the helmet of my best friend who is from the Thay realm doesn't make me Thay, okay? Armor was a good boy. He
Armor was
left
a
the Thay realm
fool
to
and a
see us.
monstrosity.
Do I see the shadow thing? By the way, I'm tentatively asleep, but I just want to ask: can I actually see them if I have the chance?
No, you cannot.
All right.
You cannot see the shadow.
I mean,
Actually, wait,
I
yeah, you can. You can see it, Scout.
Yeah, because it can take a physical form.
I'm still technically up at this point.
You can see it, Scout.
Just waving like hi.
Hi.
You talking about me?
No
If
worries.
you're
You
talking about,
weird looking goat
if
hand.
actually his actual natural form looks more like an elf. But yes,
But yes.
But yes.
if you're talking about him, I'd go further away. He has good hearing.
You watch as Zaponari just phases back into you.
Whoosh. Jojo stand deactivate.
Exactly. I now return to the card, I guess. No
Alright.
cookies in hand.
As
No
Armor
cookies in
2.0.
hand.
Love the gone. No cookies in hand.
I mean, you could go back behind Laparni, Zip, or...
Zephaniah.
Whew!
Too late,
Zeponary
too
is
late.
back. Sorry,
Too late.
English
We're
left
going.
me.
Going. Armor 2.0. Push the cart. Quick. Go. Go. Go.
Okay, as Amelna keeps going.
The name.
Keeps moving.
It's just like Armor is back. He listens and doesn't argue.
This is less like Armor and more like a golem.
I know, but it still reminds me of it.
Armelna keeps pulling the cart.
I mean, they don't need to pull the cart. We have a horse for that.
Armelna keeps pulling the cart.
The horse is just being dragged. Just.
The horse is being carried because horses also need to sleep. They can exhaust. And I'm
The
guessing
horse
you
is
go to sleep, Scout?
Should I?
Should you?
Should you?
Should I?
I can
I
drive.
guess I will.
Okay.
You
I'll
will.
West,
drive.
make another perception check.
I'll
Me?
drive.
Perception +4.
That's a 14.
That's an 18.
Oh, never mind. Oh, that's also an 18.
Okay. You hear this cackling and howling as these hounds nip and bite near the cart as you guys are passing through.
Doggos, you said?
Do I wake up?
Hellhounds. No.
No.
I tell them both. Let me see which one it would have to be.
Just say golem.
No, flee would be the one that I have to do. So I look at both of them, cast command, cast flee. Tell them to both to flee.
Before you're able to make them flee, you watch as these purple bubbles are in the air.
Bubbles.
Yeah, a mist, kind of. As it surrounds these hellhounds. You watch as the bubbles cause them to decay.
Armor 2.0 at the save.
Like decay, like become undead, or decay as in like get older
Um,
and then rot away.
older and rot away.
Ah, yes, timey-wimey magic.
No, it's almost as if the process of the of whatever this is just kind of sped up.
Timey-wimey magic.
How to get back here? Here's the what?
Hijack. They're speeding their age process.
As
Timey-wimey magic.
as
In
this
adult
heavy
years, that's like
purple
2 seconds.
as this bubbling heavy purple mist subsumes these creatures. You watch as the hounds are corroded. Though it doesn't seem they're in pain. As they slowly fade away. You see
guess
this hooded figure who has a bow on their back just kind of looking at you as an arm is spread out as this mist returns to them.
Hey, neat smoke. I also have my own kind of smoke.
Hooded figure with a bow that could literally be Sage.
True.
It's humanoid.
How can you tell the dead of night?
Investigation or perception to see what they are, if I can tell what race or anything.
Sure, go ahead.
It's perception or invest.
Oh my god!
Another 6. He got 3 sixes in a row. He's literally the devil.
You hear the person ask you, "Why are you so close to Zaw's barrier?"
We were told to go shut it. We are now shutting it.
So you're merely here to fix it?
Yes.
If I am to believe what we were told to do, yes.
And who told you to do that?
Some fish people.
You listen to them?
I didn't. No, I was too busy with myself. I was trying to get myself fixed up, and if you want, I can wake up the people who know more about this, and the one person who's supposed to actually fix it.
It's your own choice. If it gets you killed, it's gonna get you killed.
And what is death but a number?
Oh, death is much more than something
Okay,
just to
still
be
rule. Good. Sorry.
than just to be envious about, friend.
Death is merely the end of life.
If you really are going to fix Zaw's barrier, I'm gonna be keeping an eye on you.
That's fine. I've dealt with stalkers before. It's all good.
What's your name?
That is a good question.
Well, what is it?
Tin can.
They call me Tin Can, but technically a Claptrite unit. They for 48273, but nobody calls me that because it's too confusing. Just Tin Can, yes.
Old Tin Can, you can call me Brian.
Yes.
Hi, Brian. Hi, Brian.
You remembered.
I do remember.
Okay, there's a whole story about this that I'm not gonna get into right now, but
I'm gonna be keeping an eye on you.
Bye, Brian.
Who's Brad?
Brad.
Who was this Brian?
Just
This
know
here.
you're
This
entering
here.
you're entering a bit of a path that's intertwining with my interlinks. And if things look shabby, those hounds aren't going to be the only thing passing away with such ease. He gives
don't
you a
really
bit of a
like
wave, and
cheese.
he kind of hops back behind a rock.
Don't worry, I'll persuade them to
My
join our party somehow.
left
And,
controller died. I'm gonna be heading off.
And that's where we're going to be ending this here.
Oh, good.
Wow, exactly.
Yeah.
7
And
again.
I was just I was just
and
smiling like
as always, guys, good night.